Well, another exhibition's on at the Sayle Gallery, and with me is Patricia Tutt, one of 3 who are exhibiting at the moment. How did that come about, 3 of you?
Well, Bill Callow arranged it initially, and he invited Dorothy and me to join him. We felt it would make a good show, and it has done, because we're 3 very different workers.
And that's what I like, isn't it? And people can appreciate different styles. How would you describe yours?
Well, I'm an architect, so I do a lot of architectural photography. And what I'm showing here isn't necessarily my normal stuff, it's more a fine art take on what I do. So my theme is the lives of buildings, and by default also in some of them the lives of the people who live or used to live in them. And I put together a collection that reflects that.
And is it all Manx based?
No, not for me. Dorothy and Bill's are all Manx. Mine are probably a third Manx.
Right. And as always, there is great inspiration on the Isle of Man, though, isn't there?
Yes, yes, I have a lot of images of the Isle of Man. And of course in my book, An Introduction to the Architecture of the Isle of Man, I've got a huge number of Manx photographs. Okay.
Well, the other 2 can be with us today, but can you tell me a bit about their work?
Yes. Bill is probably best known for his bird photography, but what he's showing here today is his fine landscape work. He tends to work always at dawn or dusk, or probably before dawn, and that is influencing the palette that he gets in his work. And he's got quite a distinctive style.
Fine detail in some of those, isn't it?
Very fine detail, yes. I mean, I photographed that one with the horses, that location myself, and I'm sure lots of other people have, but my image looks nothing like his. Yes.
And the other artist?
Dorothy Flint has been a photographer a long time, and the images she's showing are the ones that she got her associateship of the Royal Photographic Society with. I got mine with a set of architectural details. And what she's doing here is walking the Manx Glens and photographing little rills and eddies and pools and movement in the water, and trying to find details in them which she can then manipulate into fairies and spirits and all sorts of things.
Now, as a photographer, how many pictures do you take to find the one you really like, good enough for the exhibition?
Well, quite a lot. Quite a lot.
And do you ever have to feel you want to manipulate them afterwards, or do you just go with what you've got?
For me, I straighten them, I manipulate the tonal values. Some of them are composite images in the sense that I've taken 2 shots and stitched them together, which I tend to, architectural stuff I tend to do that manually. But most of mine here are fairly straight, but I do some composite images and things like that.
Well, there's a preview last night. There's already a few red stickers I noticed on some of the work. Well done.
There's certainly one for me. I haven't seen another yet.
Oh, yes. Anyway, it's on for how long, please?
It's on till the 28th of February.